Okay, I think I'm gonna go Nintendo. It's too many characters. I can't go through 900 characters based on their saliva. This is fine. You know what? Now I'm seeing these characters face to face. And I'm like, I don't want to rate them by their saliva. Can I just rate them by the characters? Remove the saliva out of the equation. Heated Piranha ECS tier. Okay, I'll do Mario characters. No saliva. Mario... is he A tier? Ah. Alright, I'll do it by saliva. I can't... I would... If I tried to do this without saliva, I would only be able to think about it anyway, so I might as well do it. Mario... I don't think he has good... I mean, I think he's probably clean enough. Luigi? Average saliva? I don't know. I think he has a good heart, and that makes him have, like, good saliva. But how many characters are gonna be A? Peach? I think Peach... I mean B, average. Daisy... Toad... C... What's her name? Toadette? Toad saliva would probably... I don't think that's good, though. That's not something I'm aspiring for. Toadette C. I don't even know if they brush... I don't even think they have teeth. So maybe that's not a problem, actually. Maybe it's actually better when they don't have teeth. But even then, I don't think they take care of their saliva, you know? Do you know what I mean? Bowser... You know, it's D... But it's probably not as bad as you're thinking, right? It's probably not, like, intentional. I think his saliva is probably, like... How should I put this? Bowser's saliva. He just doesn't care. But it's not as bad as you're thinking, is what I'm thinking. Yoshi, D, also. Yoshi will just, like, put anything in his mouth. Donkey Kong. I like that this must be modern. Maybe you're using, like, a new portrait of them, aren't they? My god. D. Bo. I think she's probably on average, like, with Mario. D. I don't think he cares. D. Shy Guy. I don't think he has saliva, so that's a D. I don't think that's a saliva, because I don't want to imagine that's canon when you get eaten by most things. D. He probably eats candy and stuff. D. Actually, a surprising... I was thinking everyone's just gonna be A, but I think a lot of these characters are D. Wario... This is a tough one. Wario's saliva is probably... I don't think it's D, actually. I think he has some kind of pride. Maybe not. I don't know. Actually, oh yeah, that's true. Garlicky. I think C, but only the worst part is the garlic, right? But I don't think he's doing anything bad past eating too much garlic. Birdo is clearly the best. I don't think so. I don't think so. D. However, look at that mouth, bro. I'm looking at it. You know, there's a lot of things that come out of that mouth, though, right? Like, she's, like, shooting eggs and stuff out of her mouth. Waluigi, I think... Saliva... You kind of have a good point, actually. Gabagool. Maybe I can actually race it because of that. I might actually race it. I don't think it's good. But that's, like, purely genetic, right? I don't think she actually cares about, like, taking care of her saliva. Waluigi, I think, is S. I think Waluigi has like, a sense of pride when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? He engages with perfection. I don't think this thing has a mouth. Pauline, I'd be average. Captain Toad, this thing, King Boo. No, 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 no. Which one is Nabbit? Which one is that? Oh, okay, okay. That one, yeah. Makes sense. Dry Bones, no. Wiggler, I think probably has good saliva. I think that's probably, like, genetic. Like, he's kind of flowery, right? Flowery taste. Maybe a scent of jasmine. This thing. Fish? I mean, that's just fish. No, I don't like fish, but that's just a part of being a fish, right? Squid, on the other hand, S. I think... Yeah, I think it would taste flowery. Squid, I mean, I'm not really a fan of squid, but it's kind of like, it doesn't really taste like a whole lot. How's that PlayStation thing coming along, by the way? 10 minutes? Wasn't it 10 minutes? 10 minutes? It begins in 2 minutes. Oh boy. D, 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 D. I think this is probably fine, though. A. No, no. No, no, no. No, no. You know what? I think he... I can't remember. What's his name? Funky Kong? It's not updating when I go back here. 1 minute. No, no, no. I actually have to use a bathroom. Also, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Maybe I should just look for who has the potential to have good saliva out of these ones. No, I think we might have hit it. I think that might be it. Yeah, I don't know enough about these last characters, I feel like. That's it. And done. I did it. You're rushing rope? No, I think we did good. Hey, look at that. We have like, what, 30 seconds left? 20 seconds? Cool. Just in time. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. What the hell? You can't do that. I have to go. Good morning. Good morning. I need to remove that text, I just realized. Dragon Quest 7, was that announced? Was that a thing? Oh yeah, I think they... Oh yeah, they did announce that. I forgot about that.
We made a promise to solve the world's mysteries, didn't we?
I know I'd regret missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves into. I haven't thought about it, really.
I'm not sure I like this voice acting.
To find my own purpose. Something only I can do.
Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm?
I'm not really a big fan of Dragon Quest. So I guess I don't have a lot to say. It might be... Oh, I really hope that's not the case. What I'm kind of hoping for this this whole thing is just Ape Escape, to be honest. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Will they do it? Reminds me of Zelda. I think... You know, I think weirdly enough, you kind of might be onto something there. I think I could see Zelda being a bit inspired by Dragon Quest. I mean, I feel like every Japanese game is slightly inspired by Dragon Quest. Like, it all comes back to that one game. Adult Kiefer? Oh yeah, that's a character in the game. Right. Two cozy games. It's gonna be one of these shows, huh? Wait, what is this? Oh, wait, I didn't know this one. I had this on my Steam wish list, but I guess I could not recognize her by the face alone. I mean, it looks kind of interesting though. I didn't really associate it with PlayStation as all. Inconveni. Isn't this, wait, which one is this? There's something about this art style that I don't really like, to be honest. I think it's like, the character designs, I mean, I like some of them when they are more focused. Some of them feel a bit unfocused on, like, what is the character or who are they? Huh? It's like pixel art pretending to be anime. Yeah, it doesn't really feel quote-unquote authentically anime or authentically pixel art, I can kind of, you know, I shouldn't be too harsh, I think. Because I can see the vibe they're going for, but it's just like not really something that appeals to me personally, I guess. Oh, this looks kind of interesting. Maybe, I know there's parts of it that looks interesting. I'm not really into like these classic horror games, I guess. But I do like some of that scenery. Back rooms,
シリーズおなじみの一人称視点のサバイバルホラーにクライミング要素が加わりました。前作、ドントウォッチに引き続き、the animations in these games look good. 動画配信サイトでの名声を求め、危険を顧みずに東京タワーに挑みます。そこで2人を待ち受けるのは、
I guess we're still in the indie part.
ろくろ首。
Koei Tecmo, what could this be? Ninja Gaiden? Did that already come out? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Team Ninja. Oh, is this a Shugendo religion? Oh, it's that game. I've never played it, but I am familiar with it. Was this announced, or is this like a new reveal? Like a remake, or...
You'll be able to escape your fate.
Don't let go. Together.
Wasn't this originally on the Wii?
Twins, where are they?
I kind of vibe with this aesthetic, though. I kind of dig it. I feel like this is the kind of horror game I would be into.
The festival failed.
Alright. Sorry to hear that.
All because we ran away.
It's a weird festival.
Mayu, we'll be together forever.
Fatal Frame, right.
2, Crimson Butterfly remake.
I'm not really familiar with
Shall we?
anything other than you have a camera. Interesting. I would try it out.
ゼロ赤い蝶リメイクディレクターの柴田さんにお越しいただきました。柴田さん、よろしくお願いいたします。
Okay, actually I have to use the bathrooms of beer.
2003年に
Just
発売された
pretend I'm still here.
赤い
No, I'm
蝶
watching, I'm paying attention.
待望の他に
Wow,
も
I was so
新情報
focused on what they were saying that I didn't pay attention. Okay, cool. Hey, dude, that's an interesting fashion. It's very modern, but I can see like 1900s influence, Taisho era.
リメイクは
Can I ask,
2026年3月
will it come to the
15日発売
Switch?
予定です。
I mean, it's not a PlayStation exclusive, is it? Wasn't Fatal Frame on the Wii?
そして光栄テクモゲームズからもう一つ発表があります。
Alright, alright.
こちらの映像をご覧く
I
ださい。
assume they're all yeah, I should yeah, I should assume that.
During what I believed would be my final battle,
Um,
appeared before me.
oh. It's just a Dynasty Wars, yeah, probably. I tried one Dynasty Warriors game a long time ago. I think this was on the Xbox 360. I didn't really like it, so I've just never tried it since then. I assume they're all kind of the same. How should I put it? Do I sound too, like, petty? Like saying I don't care about killing 1,000 enemies in one battle? I want to kill one guy and have it, like, mean something. I want to kill one man and just see life drain from his eyes. I don't want to kill 1,000 people on a battlefield. I too don't care for... Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about battle for the sake of battle. I want the battle to mean something. Just this, I guess the story didn't really capture me either when I played that game. Yeah, I mean, I think the story takes some, like, differences from the history. And you can do, like, your own spin on things, I assume. I don't actually remember I guess because I cared so little for the story. I've never really been that into Gran Turismo either. I think I haven't played one of them. Actually, I might have played the first one on the PS1, if I remember correctly. And I guess that wasn't really too bad. I think I played that at a friend's house. I assume a lot has changed since then. My brother loves these games so much, I don't get it at all. I do have a friend, Sai. Man, maybe I want to bring Sai on the channel someday. I think he's too antisocial to ever do it, but maybe I can force him to do it. Play a game with me on stream. But he loves cars, and he loves racing games, and he just plays these kinds of games. And he just looks at the cars. I guess that's it. That's all he does. I can see the appeal. I think I have more of an understanding for this kind of appeal. Even now, it's not something I can see myself getting deeply interested in, but I could see myself playing a game like that if I happen by it. New action puzzle game? Okay. I thought they were gonna show something like the eye toy or something, I don't know. Okay, it looks fun. I actually like these kinds of games. But I barely play them. I've only played like the most popular ones, like Super Meat Boy. I've never heard of this. I'm not really into wuxia, but I could see wuxia fans loving this. I do like the whole idea behind like Chinese martial arts and stuff, like having these superpower abilities, but I don't know, even when I was learning about Chinese history and culture and learning the Chinese language, this wuxia stuff didn't really appeal to me. I guess that's a similar thing, but I never found a story that I actually liked. I tried watching a couple of, like, Chinese dramas when I was learning Chinese, and it was like, always just someone traveling back in time. They were all like the same story. I've never played this. I feel like such a fake gamer looking at new games and being like, oh yeah, never played this, don't care for this, not my kind of game. I swear I'm a gamer, I swear. I like the art style, I'll say that. It's like Persona, but it's not. I can't say that people will get upset. No, no, no. Not every JRPG set in a modern day is Persona. It did kind of look like Persona 5, did it not? Alright. Actually, the whole vibe of this seems kind of interesting to me. Like being locked in a city and racing with cars. I kind of dig this vibe, actually. This is the kind of racing game I could see myself getting into, weirdly enough. This actually kind of feels like it has a kind of weird story to it. I think that's what I could kind of vibe with, like, developing my own story in my head as I play that. I saw someone playing that, it did look neat. Yeah, I could see myself getting into that, actually. Bandai Namco? Bomberman? No wait, that's... Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I'm intrigued. Okay, it's all music. I am enjoying the new Katamari, but it definitely has its own vibe. I think if you really love Katamari 1 and 2, you might actually be disappointed. But I think judging it purely as its own game, I think it's good. But I do have a criticism, which is they reuse a lot of the music, and I don't really want to buy DLC for new music. What the fuck is... What is this? おなじみのギミックやキャラクターも登場します。さらにボス戦ではドクターエッグマンとの戦いが待ち受けます。パックマンワールド2リパック I mean, it kind of looks good as a Sonic game, but I don't want to play as Pac-Man. PlayStation 5と PlayStation 4で本日から配信開始。先月
プレイステーション5で発売さ
Digimon,
れ
oh my
た
god.
デジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーシーズンパスの DLC 第1
Sulking of a
弾
Klonoa
追加デジモン
corner.
エピソードパック
Oh
1
man.
オルタネイトディメンションがついに登場新たに追加される個性豊かな
I would like them to bring back Klonoa, but I wonder if they would be able to do it correctly, you know?
その思いに俺たちも応える
DLC 第1弾追加デジモ
Didn't
ン
they do like a
エピソードパッ
Klonoa
ク1
volleyball game? I mean, that's what I
こ
think
の
of.
冬配信です
It's like, oh yeah, you
今
guys
年8月に発売され
think
た
of volleyball when you think of Klonoa?
DLC が
Am I
登場します
crazy? Did they really do that? Am I imagining things? Hold on. Klonoa Beach Volleyball. Yeah, okay, no, I was not imagining that. Cool. Thanks. I really got it. You know, as I was saying that, I was kind of thinking, you know what? Maybe it's actually super fun. Maybe it's actually like the best volleyball game ever. Holy shit. It's that one show I've never watched, but I think I might be a fan of. What's his name again? Toro?
今何か聞こえませんでした？全国のハンターの皆さんに朗報です。モンスターハンターワイルズ無料タイトルアップデート第4弾の配
That's
信日が
another game I've never been into, Monster
12
Hunter.
日に決定しまし
I
た。
feel like such a fake
こ
gamer.
のアップデートでは巨撃竜
I mean,
ドグマ
I
ジオスが
kind of
登場予定です。
feel like Monster Hunter is kind of similar
エン
to,
ドコンテンツの拡充
I
や
don't know,
季節イベン
Dynasty
ト
Warriors in a way?
交わりの催事も予定しています。12月16日から一狩り行こうぜ。
I think I just need to give it another shot.
クロスワールドからのアップデート情報です。
It's fun, but it's kind of a commitment. Okay, okay, I can see that. I do own one of the games. I can't even remember which one. Worlds, I think it was. Oh my god, Knights. Super Monkey Ball. That's cool. What is that art? Super Chaos Mode. I kind of dig it. My god.
ソニックレーシングクロスワールド
SpongeBob SquarePants
スポンジ
back.
ボブパックは11月20日に配信です。続いてご紹介するのはアクションアドベンチャー
Alright.
ネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ
I don't know. I don't know.
さらに発売日もついに
I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the characters in Mario Kart World or like Mario Kart in general. I think they need more variety. But I don't want SpongeBob in my racing game. I don't know. Oh, it's this game that's actually like another game. This is Silk Song. Oh. Brutal. Okay. Oh, you can do this? I didn't know that. So it's not Silk Song. I keep laughing hysterically every time I'm reminded Minecraft is in Sonic now. It is? Oh my god, I didn't even know that myself. I feel weird about like Minecraft being in Smash Bros and stuff like that, because it's like, here's the first ever Swedish video game character in a Nintendo game, Smash Bros. It's Minecraft. It's like, okay. Steve. Cool. Good job, Sweden. But I'm not really a Minecraft fan. I actually did play Minecraft very early on, but only for like the creative mode. Honestly, I think a large part of it is just like it's ugly to me. I think Minecraft is kind of ugly. So I never got into it. But I like the whole idea behind it. I mean, it's nice to see that it's not just like Silk Song, but again. But I also keep saying I have no interest in this kind of game, but it's, yeah, I mean, I don't really like roguelikes. Is this a roguelike? This is like a Metroidvania, isn't it? I need to play Metroid. Maybe that will cure me. I kind of like his, like, clothing. The light blue. What's it called? A cardigan? I think it might be a cardigan. Oh my god, Metroid? This was a gacha game? DBS. Gotcha. Oh wait. I have no clue. What is this? Oh, it's Silk Song again. Never mind. Oh wait, isn't this Wait, what is? No, I have no clue. This is Guilty Gear, guys. Oh yeah, it did sound familiar. That guy, that title, the name of the company. I mean, that's what they do. Okay, it looks kind of interesting now, actually. What is this? Is the plot just Evangelion? Yeah, it's Evangelion. Actually, the gameplay doesn't look too bad. That might be up my alley as far as like Metroidvania goes. Yeah, that's a cardigan. Monkey? No. Keep escape, please. Damon and Baby. I mean... Oh, never mind. Actually, the art style looks kind of sick. Alright, this might be another case of like, you know, the gameplay does not appeal to me. But maybe I would try it out just because of the art style. I thought it was gonna be like a heartwarming game. It's just like a man and a baby. What the fuck? Is this Iskea? What am I looking at? What? Okay, this looks kind of interesting. For various reasons. Okay. Gotcha. This is what every game looks like now. Remember back in the day when people would say like, you'll never get a job with an anime art style. Now every game looks like this. And even Westerners are going like, no, it doesn't look like Genshin Impact. Do more Genshin Impact. Every design is a VTuber. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Is this Overwatch or is it Ark? Or is it Gacha? Or oh, it was Tetris. Damon and Bob. Oh, he's a voice actor. I can totally hear his voice actor voice now. I still haven't played Octopath Traveler. But I have to say, I listened to the soundtrack of these games, and I was like, man, that's really good. And now I want to play the games because of the soundtrack. Please don't disappoint me with the soundtrack now. No, it sounds pretty good. Like, I was thinking, like, this guy is, like, comparable to, like, the greats, like Nobuo Uematsu. He gets it. Do they really need to do a Zero? I mean, what are they prequeling to? His name is Zero. Okay, I see. I get it. Imagine naming your child Zero. These 3D environments and 2D sprites are really hit or miss for me. I totally get what you mean. It feels like a lot of games do this now, and they very easily mess it up. Herminia. And I don't really mind it for the most part. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. I don't know if I would be able to say like what makes it feel wrong. I think sometimes we do like a bit of too much bloom and lighting that doesn't really suit the pixel, and that makes like the pixel art look a bit like either washed out or like it just looks like it hurts to look at, because you can't even see the pixel at that point. It just looks like a blurry image, right? I wouldn't say this game does that. I think this game looks relatively good, but I mean, part of the charm of pixel art back in the day was like it was kind of blurry, and now you get something different out of that. Yeah, sometimes it's just noise for the eyes, yeah.
ゲーム冒頭3時間をプレイできます。体験版でプレイした内容は本編発売時に引き継ぎが可能です。主人公のキャラクターメイクや序盤のストーリーを
I like when games do that, when you can like continue when you bought a game. But I think, wasn't it the case that they messed up? Like, I think they did that on one of the Yakuza games on the PlayStation back in the day. But they messed it up so you could just finish the game if you like disconnected from the internet. So you downloaded the trial, and then you could just play through the entirety of like Yakuza 6 or something like that. It feels like one thing you should not screw up when you do that kind of test. Oh yeah, this game. I mean, I'm not really into Super. I hate that every game I'm kind of going, yeah, I don't really care for this. But I do think this has a really interesting design because it's a bit more tokusatsu, right? I can get into tokusatsu variants of like Captain America and whatnot. God, Matthias, you hate everything. Yeah, well, it's not Nintendo, okay? What the hell? He looks like that without a mask, Ghost Rider? Is that a new design? That has to be a new design, right? This looks kind of sick, actually. This looks kind of awesome. It's not Nintendo. Arms crossed PNG. Man, I need a variant like that now, where I can do like the video essay cartoon guy. Cross his arms. Here's the problem with modern gaming. You see, Nintendo figured out game design 20 years ago, and other companies are only just now starting to catch up. Oh, Chibi. Alright. That looks kind of good, actually. I don't know. I probably won't buy it, but I would not say no if someone offered me the game. That's a good review from me. I love how like engaged he is with every question he's like asking them. Like, he has definitely been fed every question, but he's asking the question as if he's like only now figuring things out. I'm kind of jealous of this fashion, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that adult boy man fashion. It would not work on me, but aesthetically I dig it. Actually, his pants are kind of, I don't know, loose. I feel like I can tell he bought that as Muji. Does anyone here know about Japanese clothing store Muji? Where like the whole theme is like minimalism? And one time I overheard a girl say like, she looks like she buys her clothes at Muji, which I assume was an insult. My god. She looks like she buys her clothes at Muji. What a thing to say. They have so many ultra-specific clothing stores in Japan. Yeah, I mean, I bought things at Muji. I kind of dig the place. They have one in Copenhagen, actually, in Denmark, which surprised me. They have one in London, maybe not too surprising, but in the one in Copenhagen, you could go in and buy clothing, and they had a cafe where you could buy curry bread. So I bought curry bread, and then I was like, you know what, I should have bought more curry bread, so I could just have that with me, because that was surprisingly good. Curry bread, I recommend it, even in Denmark. Actually, that looked pretty good as a fighting game. I'm not really into fighting games as a thing. I think actually the only fighting game that I come back to is Street Fighter. And that was the only one I played in my childhood. I mean, if you could discount, like, Smash Bros. Dark Souls? Something like that? No? Oh. Wait, what? Bloodborne? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Night Train, of course. Yeah, I'm not into it. Once again, not Klonoa. Yeah, I could just say that instead. I don't have to say. Oh, yeah, I don't like this game. You know, yeah, Klonoa is the thing I'm actually looking for. Okay, what I actually want? Ape Escape. I did have a dream. I did talk about this earlier. I had a dream, but I bought a PlayStation, like a new one. And then all I did was play Ape Escape.
The aftermath of the long night.
And that's the dream I want to live. Actually, here's the one thing I think would actually make me want to buy a PlayStation. If they invented some kind of portable PlayStation console, you could call it like a PSP for short, like a... Imagine a PlayStation, but you can hold it in your hands. Not just a dream, but dream. My god. Imagine portable Ape Escape. Alright. Imagine? Are you imagining? Actually never finished Ape Escape as a kid. Weirdly enough. I loved the game. Oh yeah, what? Portable launch. This is the end? No Ape Escape?
改めて PS5 の体験をご説明するとともにいくつかのニュースを共有します。PS5 の体験といえばデュアルセンスワイヤレスコントローラーです。
Okay, okay.
PS5 をお買い上げいただくとすぐにアストロズプレイルームで体験いただけますが、
I actually kind of like this design for the console
ステージ
though.
を動き回る様がこれまでにない感覚でお楽しみいただけます。技術的にはアダプティブトリガーとハプティックフィードバック、そして
I just really want a portable one.
目で見る情報、耳から聞く情報、手で感じる情報の3つが調整されて生み出される体験です。
I think going back to like controllers and feelings of games, I do think there is something to be said about like the feeling of consoles over PC. And people used to, that I knew, used to find that silly, to be like, oh, but it's the same, just playing on PC. But no, I think there is something to be said about just like, I feel more willing to play a game if it's on console, weirdly enough. And I say that as a pretty avid PC gamer, but like there's so many games that I just prefer. Oh my god, I saw one frame of Ape Escape 2. I think PlayStation might consistently have some of the best console designs ever gen. I think it might be onto that. I think the only one I don't like was like the fat PS3. I mean, the fat PS3 was kind of good because it had PS2 like backwards compatibility and whatnot. But the slim PS3 had a way better design in my opinion. Now it's weird to think the last PlayStation I had was the PS3. I had the fat and the slim. Can't remember why. No, I think my brother bought the fat one, and then at some point he just stopped playing on it. Whenever I see my brother, I keep thinking his Xbox is like a small air humidifier or something. I can see that. I've never, you know, I had an Xbox 360, and even when I had that, I was just like, this shit is so fucking ugly. I hated the aesthetic of the games and the game console and the controller. And it had such a yucky, ugly green on every single game cover that I was just like, at one point, I think I was just so tired of looking at it. This might actually not be a personal, this is probably not Xbox's fault. This is more of a personal problem. Where I'm looking at one shade of green and going like, this is fucking disgusting. But I've never really been a huge fan of the Xbox design. I never went back after that. At some point I sold every Xbox game I had, so I could just stop looking at it. That said, I don't really think Nintendo games at that era looked great either. Like the Wii, and the Wii game covers, and the DS all look super safe, right? It kind of felt like they were like in a momentum of mimicking like Apple and stuff like that. So I don't know, I guess part of that is like why... It's not super superficial to say. Part of why I don't have like much nostalgia for a Wii. It's just like, I don't like the design. That makes me a bit curious, like if they had redesigned the Wiimote or the Wii, would I have enjoyed it more? What if it was indigo blue purple like the GameCube? Nah, they should have stuck with indigo purple. At least the Switch 2 with its indigo purple. All I've been talking about this entire state of play has just been Nintendo. I don't think I can... I think that's a bad sign, I don't know. Nintendo wins again, baby. Here's a... Oh man. I think the last time I watched a state of play, I watched Vinesauce. Vinny Vinesauce. And he was watching the state of play. And right at the end of the state of play, I said, Nintendo wins again, baby, in the chat. And Vinny Vinesauce read my chat message and fucking laughed at me and was like, bro, what are you talking about? Nintendo fucking sucked. Oh yeah, you posted that.
Chat, have a good one. Bye. Someone said Nintendo wins again, baby. What are you talking about? Nintendo's thing was fucking awful. What are you talking about? Good night. Bye.
Oh, man. I was just shocked. Oh, my God. A streamer who reads chat messages? And he read mine, and then he ended stream? My God. It feels a bit weird to go back to Kirby now. But I was kind of just planning to watch that. That's his internal impression of you. I don't know. I feel embarrassed. No, I don't think he would ever remember me if I went back. It gets the fucking Nintendo wins again guy. What the fuck? Did I like that? I actually think that wasn't too bad of a state of play. I don't think that was like too bad of a whole like direct. It didn't necessarily make me go, oh, I would love to get a PlayStation or anything like that. But I could see myself, if what I'm talking about before, I was talking about like I want to see a portable PlayStation of some sort. Am I crazy or is there some audio playing? I'm hearing like a fire from my speakers. Hold on. What is this? Oh, it went into an ASMR of a thunderstorm. That's what happened after the video ended. Okay, it's like, I thought I exited, like, the whole, like, video. I was trying to find what was making that noise. Like, what the hell? What was it talking about? I think I actually am kind of, like, positive towards owning a PlayStation. But the portable thing, I think if they made something like the Switch that I can keep with me on the go, some kind of PlayStation portable machine, PSPM, what would you call it? Yeah, I could see myself then. I think there are a lot of, like, games that I would like to play on the PlayStation that I wouldn't mind. I don't think I know anyone who owns like, a PlayStation. I mean, online friends probably do. I do have online friends who own one, but in real life, I don't think I know a single person with a PlayStation. That said, we could raid someone, because it's like becoming nighttime for me now. It would feel a bit weird going back to Kirby after all that. And I do want to come back streaming soon again. So we could raid. Thank you for coming, everyone. The Amazing Abber, Gabagool, all the chatters. Will I come back to PlayStation? I don't know. I think Nintendo Direct might be my place. They had no Klonoa. That's how I'll phrase it from now on. Thank you. Goodbye.